Hello and welcome to Schedule 1. Today I will be selling copious amounts of narcotics to lull you into a state of calm and relaxation so that you can finally fall into a deep and potentially drug-induced, but not in that way, slumber. To begin on our journey, I do have to remember where everything goes. There we go. This video is brought to you entirely ad-free, no mid-roll ads, thanks to this video's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is the best web browser that humanity currently has access to. Why? Firstly, because Opera GX has a built-in ad blocker to make modern internet life less unbelievably painful. They also have a built-in VPN, which, especially if you live in the UK, is an absolute necessity at this point, and something I use every single day. Data centers own most of the RAM on planet Earth, so chances are you don't have much. Fortunately, Opera GX has you covered with their coveted GX Control, which allows you to manage exactly how many resources your browser consumes, which is considerably less than certain other web browsers. Did I mention that you can make Opera GX as relaxing as possible with dedicated wallpapers and splash screens, custom fonts, icons and shaders, and even custom background music, keyboard and tab noises. And Opera GX even has ChatGPT integrated directly into the browser for smoother, smarter browsing. So don't be caught sleeping on the best web browser currently available on Earth. And click my link in the description or the pinned comment to download Opera GX right now. Obviously, it's completely free, and I'd highly recommend it. Thanks, Opera GX. Now let's sell some drugs. And welcome back. Just harvesting some drugs here. Gonna get these all in my pockets and such. Now, I can't remember exactly what I was doing when we left off, but I've got a lot of things to be dealing with here. I think ideally it would be good to expand the empire. Spoken like a true Grand Moff Tarkin or whatever his name is. Big updates. I'm going to put this right at the beginning of the video for any long-time viewers or people who serially watch and enjoy Sleepy Slogs. You'll be pleased to hear that I've moved flat. It has finally happened. I now exist. I subside in a new place. We did it, everybody. A round of applause from the audience, the sleepy audience. I've done the impossible. I have moved flat in the London rental market. They said it couldn't be done. That was a loud noise. Sorry about that. That's in real life, not in this game. Don't know what's going on outside. I'm going to go and sell some drugs. I hope that's okay with you. I need to get some money in. I need to accept these offers. Sour diesel. If I got sour diesel, I got some of them. I really forget. Counter offer. Always gonna... Oh, I can actually say how much. Gonna upsell them. I didn't even realize you could do that in the entire time. Wait, I've only got 2 sour diesel. What am I doing? Hang on a sec. I'm really sorry about this. No, I've got 5 in there, and then I've got 2 in there. No, yeah. All right, I'm gonna upsell them. 5 sour diesel. Send it. Guess that's fine. Schedule that deal for the afternoon. Perfect. Right, we've got a sour diesel deal. A sour deal, some might say. Never mind, too long. Don't care. Don't care. Benji's run out of product. That's not good. Okay, I'm immediately overwhelmed. I need to plant more drugs. That's sour diesel there. Do I have any soil left? I do have soil. Let's put the clippers down, put the soil in. I know no one on this channel, except for me, actually cares about the selling of drugs. Everyone's here for something much more important, which is the story of my life. And that is what the Sleepy Slogs channel does document. It's the story of one man's life in a harsh and twisted world. This modern world we call modern society. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm in a new flat. It's a nice flat. It was a long time coming. It was incredibly hard to figure out. If you think I sound a bit rusty in terms of the old recording, you're absolutely correct. I've not done an actual recording in some time because moving flats is very stressful. It's very time consuming, and for a time there it really consumed my life. I need more shelves. I need more of everything, really. I need to sell some of this stuff. Some people were really pissed off that I bought this skateboard and then I just left it permanently on the shelf. So to keep those people frustrated, I'm going to leave that skateboard permanently on the shelf and I'm going to go about my business. If you don't know me, you don't know how my life works, you won't know that I spend most of my life buying things, putting them in a cupboard, and then never using them, and then one day buying them again. I got a phone call here. Let's answer the phone. Uncle Nelson, looks like you've reached your weekly deposit limit. To avoid arousing suspicion, you can only deposit so much cash each week. Yeah, I actually explained that in the previous episode because I know how the game works. So I'm not going to read the rest of that. Thank you, Uncle Nelson, for that very useful piece of advice. I've got a deal going on, and I think I'm going to have to go this way to complete it. Expires in 5 hours. I'm not doing much selling. Yeah, so got a new flat. Much nicer than the other one. Much more expensive than the other one. But for London rental prices, you know what? Wasn't that bad. What am I doing? Where's my deal? I'm really sorry. I've genuinely have completely forgotten how to play this game. How sad is that? Deal for Joyce expires in 4 hours. Oh, it's that. My bad. So this flat, I don't really want to describe it too much because I don't want to dox myself and have a bunch of insomniacs standing outside my front door waiting for me. But yeah, really sorry. I know I'm like super rusty. This isn't the crisp intro you would come to expect from a professional such as myself, but 5 sour diesel. Here you go. Dunzo. Just sold 5 drugs to, honestly, a decrepit old woman. I might have just ruined her life. Nah, just kidding. Her life is already over. Might as well go out how you want instead of OG Kush. Someone needs 5 more sour diesel. That's not good because I don't have any. Got none. Got absolutely none. I've got purchase a business at Ray's Realty. Wait, I could buy an entire business. So what's that to clean my money? Ray's Realty. Sure, let's do that. I've got like 10,000 money. I think I made some money in the slot machines. That's what I did last. So this flat's in a nice area. No longer will we hear the dulcet tones of a very loud school in the background. Loads of motorbikes going by. Those days are gone. Now I live in a new reality where there's other sounds. Sounds of people living their lives and shouting at each other and general London things. Nowhere is quiet. You'll learn that in London. There are no quiet neighborhoods. Everywhere is descending into hell. Properties for sale. I've just shown up with a retail unit, storage unit, $4,000. Damn, that's cheap. Bungalow. Barn, a docks warehouse. Not selling many drugs here. Let's talk to Ray. Damn, this guy looks like a real estate agent. They've absolutely nailed it. What do you have for sale? Card only. So he wants me to look at this so I could buy the laundromat. That is a classic pickup. Good business to pick up if you need to launder money, and you better believe I need to. The barn has a lot of space, but the laundromat is probably a good start. Car wash, that's a bigger money laundering process. Bungalow, yeah, these are just bigger places to no, I'm not there yet. I just punched the laundromat. That's not how you buy things. I'd like to purchase a business. The laundromat. $4,000, please. Yes, 4,000. It's a shame I couldn't negotiate with that guy. Okay, just bought a laundromat. Fall asleep while I buy a laundromat. Absolute killer idea. I'm sure that's what everyone's here for. Yeah, so the last few episodes I basically batch recorded them because my editor, the man, the myth, the legend, William, decided to go on holiday again, that little bastard. So he went to, I'm at the laundromat. Go to your new business. Use the laundering station to start a new laundering operation. Okay. It's just a computer in the back rooms. Click launder. How much can I? 2,000. Confirm. I'm currently laundering money. It's a very simple process. You just go to the computer, you press launder, and your money is sorted. If money laundering was that simple, I would definitely do it in real life. No, I wouldn't. To anyone listening, I wouldn't. Or would I? Oh, there are the police. I definitely wouldn't. Oh, almost got run over by a police officer. There's a seagull just... No. There was a seagull just hovering in the air there, but it saw that I saw that, and it moved swiftly on. Don't know what it is with me and birds in video games. I just seem to break them. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, I'm going to go buy some more shelves because I've got big shelving problems. I want to buy every shelf that you have, sir. Large storage. Just give me like 7. Don't mind if I do. Okay, just casually carrying 7 storage racks in one slot on my back. Yep, so big editor William, shout out to the boy. He's gone on holiday. That little selfish so-and-so. You know. So I've been left to batch record some stuff. I'm just putting down some shelves in the most convenient way possible. Could probably move that bin and then get more shelves in there. I don't even use the bin. I just let filth kind of grow in my neck of the woods. Yeah, just put that there. That's pretty good. Right, we've got a lot of shelves. I'm pretty sure I can access all of them. Yeah, that's good. Can't block the door, but I can put another shelf there. Really nice. I can still get to that one. Yeah, that's good. Can I get one more in here? Nope, I definitely cannot. Let's move that. Oh, but I can get one more there. That's why I... No, I don't want to do that. Can I walk down this space? No. That's frustrating. I suppose I should remove one of my beds. Goodbye, bed. I'll miss you. Unfortunately, I need to turn you into storage space. It's the story of my life, really. There we go. Okay, I've sorted my storage problem, and I've grown some more drugs. I don't know what these are, though. What are they? I don't even know what I grew. All I know is I need more sour... whatever it is. What is this? Not sure where to look. We'll find out soon enough. Looks like it's sour diesel. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, and I have delivered. A slog's promise always comes out on top or something. It doesn't make any sense. Let's put this in here. Packing one drug. Boom. One drug has been packed. Where's the rest of them? There's 8 there. Someone told me something once about this game, about how you could, like, unpack things, or you don't have to forcefully pack 5 things into a jar. Whoever said that, thanks for your advice, but I choose to play games on my own terms, and my terms are usually the least efficient, most frustrating for you way to play the game. Because I'm not here to maximize efficiency. I'm here to make your life worse, and also better simultaneously, by lulling you to sleep. It's about the words. That's what people come here for. It's for the words, not for the gameplay. Someone in the comments told me that you could basically stack deals in the evening forever and run out the day for an eternity. This guy needs 5 sour diesel. How about 6 sour diesel for $320? There's no way he's taking that. That's like 100 over asking price. He actually accepted that. That's insane. Nice. I have scheduled 1 deal. We're selling drugs. Yeah, so Will's on holiday, so I've been batch recording some stuff. So I recorded a lot of incredibly relaxing sleepy slogs for you while I was still in the old flat. But we're now in a new flat. The new flat, generally I'd say probably more peaceful, but there are still things going on. The problem is that it is in fact, just got a green crack order in. I'm just going to take it. Obviously going to up the price to $225. Scheduled deal. Late night. We'll do all that. There is a police curfew, so I don't think I'm actually allowed to be on the streets, but that's never stopped me before. Just going to pick up my soil and stuff. Yeah, so I did order a bunch of useful things here that I've just left at the shop. Need to plant more drugs, so I'm just going to go and do that now. So all the old videos were talking about how I was trying to move into a flat. A very stressful series of events, but I've now done it. The place we ended up moving into, I mean, this place is a really nice place. The kitchen is really nice. The whole place is just beautiful. It really is a home compared to my last flat, which was more like just a place that human beings can reside, you know. My old place was a few it was a few kind of damp floors and nailed up windows short of being like a crack den, really. It felt kind of like it could have been a crack den in another life. Man, Benji's got 1,000 cash and he's got nothing to sell, and I'm not growing anything. Need to go pick him up. 1 sour diesel. Don't know how to get out of this phone. 1 sour diesel. How about a counter offer? How about 2 sour diesel for double the price? For right now. Okay, I need 6 sour diesel, 3 green crack, 2 sour diesel. Now I've, do I even have that? Green crack? I do. Let's go. I need to order more drugs. But yeah, this flat is more expensive. I'm gonna have to really hope that the Patreon, they're gonna have to pull their weight a bit here. Patreon, you're gonna have to work quite hard to keep me living in this place. So, you know, thank you if you've funded my lavish lifestyle. I'm being spotted for selling drugs. This isn't good. Probably shouldn't have done this at night. Maybe I could just reach this guy from the skate park. Not quite. Or if I jump and then... Genius, I'm selling drugs in midair. That was amazing. 6 sour diesel. I've forgotten how to do this. Not like that. Okay, just traded that guy 6 sour diesel for money, and I got a bonus because I sold in the curfew, which is another thing I read in the comments in the last video. Gonna go to the next deal. It's 40 meters away, just on the left here. Pretty good. Need to expand my turf, really. I just need to speak to my dealer. This person is inside a cage. Why is this man locked in a cage? Where's the entrance? It really is locked in a cage. How stupid am I? I can't get in here. Where's the way into the basketball court? It was right there. It really looked like that. It wasn't there though because of the shadow. I don't know. Leave me alone. Complete deal. What was this? 3 green crack. Okay. Done it wrong again. Thanks. You're welcome. 2 sour diesel behind the Western Gas Mart. Where in God's green earth is that? It's this way. That's quite a distance. I can't see anything. I think I do have a torch. Is it L or T? Nope, that's my phone. Just punching. Just punching. That's not how you get the torch up. Maybe I have to buy a torch. These are things I probably knew once. What an incredibly scuffed Sleepy Souls video. You're not watching this, are you? I mean, you're supposed to be asleep, but... I mean, come on, how embarrassing is this? It's like I've forgotten how to play video games. It's been so long. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into moving flat. I've gone into a supermarket. What the hell am I doing? Get around the back here, man. Wake up. I mean, fall asleep. Hey, Keith. Complete the deal. 2 sour diesel. I do happen to have that. And look at that. I've pressed the right button. Unheard of. I think my dealer is somewhere near here, is he? Where's my dealer? RV owned. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? Sweatshop. I own a sweatshop? Since when? Potential customer. Benji. Yeah. Okay, Benji's north and east. North and east. Here we go. Gonna go find Benji. It's 4 AM. Go to sleep to progress to tomorrow. Yeah, so this is it. I'm playing on borrowed time now. I'm playing in the Twilight Zone. In eternity. Just been spotted by the police. I'm under arrest. I'm under arrest for eternity. I'm wanted. Not ideal. Not the first time I've been wanted here. Why does Benji live in such a high-profile area? Honestly, you could live anywhere as a drug dealer. Why do you live in a place surrounded by police officers? It's just an insane decision. Definitely hired someone based on their expertise over their location. Rookie mistake. It's not a work from home job. I should really have considered that. Someone just tried to tase me there. Nice try. Maybe I can just get back to my home and go to sleep. Everything will be okay. We'll just pretend this never happened. Just gonna go to bed, I think. Can't get me, I'm asleep. Earned some money there. Gonna skip past. I've got some laundered money in the laundromat. Not entirely sure that needs water. Nice. Yeah, didn't water my drugs there. That's excellent decision there. Excellent decision. When I was moving out of the previous flat, we had to get it professionally cleaned. That was part of it was literally written in the contract. We had to professionally clean the place before moving out. Got a professional cleaner and quoted me £300. Then when they showed up, he took one look at the place and was like, I'm going to need to increase your quote. Yeah, so it cost me 500 quid to professionally clean that place. Almost not worth it considering the deposit. It was really not much more than that. So that's great. That's great. The problem is they had a balcony in the property that we had to get cleaned. And the balcony was absolutely covered in bird poo. Just bird poo as far as the eye could see. And, you know, to be fair, it was to an extent on us for not keeping that clean. I mean, that is fair. I need to order more drugs. Let's just get some granddaddy, some green crack, some sour diesel. Might take OG Kush off the menu. I got to pay off my debts first. Okay, let's just pay off my debts. All right. Just heard someone open the door out here. Why do I do that again? Behind Dan's hardware. Where's Dan and why is he packing? Again, I used to know where that was. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? I must be close. Dan's hardware. Dan, where are you? I'm just going to run around aimlessly. Should go to Benji, but I don't really want to. Is this Dan's hardware? This isn't Dan's hardware, is it? Warehouse. Parking garage. Dan's hardware. Stupid. It's over here. Yeah, had to get the place professionally cleaned. Those pigeons absolutely did a number on that balcony. The problem is the landlord just refused to put up anything to stop the pigeons from roosting there. And boy, did they roost. Like, oh my god, it was crazy. Sure, I'm going to give him an extra $5 there because I can't be bothered to fix that. Now, can I please order some drugs? I beg you. Give me some diesel. Fine, just give me those 4 and 4. How do I take my drugs off the menu? Products. Don't have Granddaddy Perp yet. 2 times sour diesel. Can I pay 125? Counter offer. 135 for the afternoon, and away we go. I'm too distracted here. I'm definitely too distracted. I hope even I actually have that sour diesel. Do I have it? I do have sour diesel. I got OG Kush. I'm tempted to just give all of this. I'm going to give it all to Benji, I think. Let's go to Benji, collect some money, give him some more drugs, go about my life. Can I get into the curfew zone? Wait for the laundering operation to complete. I think it takes 24 hours, so I'll wait 24 hours. I'll go pick up my laundered money. Not entirely sure what that does. I've been spending my money pretty freely anyway. It just turns cash into usable money, I guess. Benji, you here? Is he next door? He's next door. Benji boy, knock knock. It's your boy here. Sleepy Slogs. Come on, Benji, answer the bloody door, would you? I'm in completely the wrong place. Hilarious. Slogs proving once again, he can't read a map. Can't read a map. He's map illiterate. Has no idea what maps even are. What am I doing, man? If you're still... I mean, maybe I'm being a bit hard on myself, but it's honestly a pretty grief. I should really have warmed up with a Sleepy Slogs not for public consumption episode. I just feel like I'm embarrassing myself just more than usual, really. Benji, you here? Ah, there he is. Hey, boss. Give me my money, you absolute goo-goo. I need to trade some items with you. Look, I got some stuff in my pockets. Just go sell it to someone, would you? Nice. Wonder if I could give Benji like a bed or something. What's crazy is that I'm too distracted with the game to tell you. It's I saw I think it was, what's his name? What is his name? Can't think of any words right now. This guy. Hang on, I need to get through this blockade. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to jump around the outside. Classic. What's going on down here? Oh, it's this lady who I ruined her life. Joyce. Hello. I used to work with a woman called Joyce when I used to work at a... Gonna pay off my debts. Yeah, when I used to work at a charity shop, there was this old lady called Joyce who died a few years ago, who was basically part of the furniture. And she used to, like... I mean, she didn't do drugs. She lived a very normal life, I think, but she was a bit of a character. You can pay off your debt by placing stash in... That drop is ready behind the casino. Okay, I've got to pay off my debts behind in this stash, but then the pickup is behind the casino. Why don't I just do it all in the same place? What is that, like a security thing? I don't know. 3 change amount. Can I make 15? Always overpaying this guy because I can't do things in 5s. Cash received. Gotta go pick up my drugs from the casino. Got a bit of money going on, but probably could get some more. What's this over here? They've got like a blue star over here. What's that for? Kind of want to expand my dealers. What's in this dead drop? Okay. And what's this blue star over here? Is this my laundromat? Oh, there's a little penis. A little penis over there. Really nice. Yeah, I had to get this thing professionally cleaned. Pretty crazy. A lot of pigeon poo. Had to like... We had to get rid of most of our furniture, which is pretty crazy. Let me go to my laundromat. The new place we moved into was like furnished, but like mega furnished. Furnished beyond any furnishing I've ever seen. It had everything. It had an entire TV. It had a PS4. This new flat has an entire PS4 just built into the flat. And by built in, I mean it has a PS4. It's not... I don't know what I meant by built in. That doesn't make any sense. Let's check on my money laundering operation. Oh, still going. Oh, we're actually unbelievably close. Do I just sit here and watch this green line go up? Maybe I should. 20 minutes, 19, 18, it's seconds. It's 20 seconds. I'm going to sit here and watch the line go up to lull you into a state of relaxation and slumber. Yeah, we had to get an entire sofa collected by some people. They took it off our hands for like 30 quid. This Romanian family showed up, and I just gave them my mattress at the same time. They just took it away. Classic Romanian people. Their son, who probably wasn't older than 12 years old, just picked up the entire sofa by himself and just walked out with it. It was insane. Never seen anything like it. Just crazy. Let's launder another 2k. I think this just turns my cash into... This is just a way of putting money into the bank without using the bank deposits, I guess. That's what money laundering is. That's not quite what money laundering is, because in real life you couldn't put any of your money into the bank from selling drugs, but because I don't hold a job, so I can't prove that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go grow some stuff. I need to actually make some things. I'm just doing nothing. I'm meant to be selling drugs. I'm just running around like being a dingle puss, telling you about my flat in the slowest, most painful way possible. That it's definitely lulling you into a state of absolute riots. Also, I haven't used any of my... I basically have given up on fertilizer. Didn't water any of these. It's a tale as old as time, isn't it? It's a tale as old as time. Can't plant my new drugs because I didn't buy any more soil. So long story short, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Still haven't met with my accountant. When we moved into the new flat, there was a bunch of stuff that the guy needed to get a hold of, the new landlord. Fortunately for us, the landlord, we actually are in contact with the landlord instead of through an estate agent, which I think is actually the better way to do it these days. I used to think that being in direct communication with the landlord worked against you, but now definitely if you're in direct contact with the landlord, you're going to have a much better time, I think. And we are literally emailing the landlord directly. They manage this place themselves. One drawback is that the place is very warm. But so was my previous flat. All flats these days, all the newer build ones anyway, are all built to so you never have to turn your heating on during the winter, but you do absolutely die in the summer. And it doesn't help that it's like 34 degrees in London every single day. Not sure what's up with that. Some people are saying global warming. Oh, I could actually, yeah, I need to get a mixing station. The thing is, big metal locker. No, this guy just left. Oh, I just placed my order before he walked out the front door. That was lucky. Damn, imagine, you know, I understand that some shops close at, you know, it's like we close at 6. But if I'm in the middle of buying something from you, you're really going to close right in my face halfway through a deal? There's just no way, is there? It's just a complete lack of respect. Curfew's in effect. Taken no deals today, but I am using my extra long life soil, which is definitely the play. Let's plant some Granddaddy Perp, which I've actually not sold any of until right now. Obviously, what you're supposed to do, I didn't actually put any seeds in the things that I watered. Well, that'll be why I didn't water them. All has become clear. Oh, it's the most embarrassing display of druggery to have ever been put to screen. Definitely gonna have to record this again. Come on, if you're watching this, just know that this was probably meant to. Should have just put this one in the bin, shouldn't have I? Should have just put this in the bin. I've got some things to plant here. For bloody God's sake. Also not sold any drugs at all. Got so many people hollering for green crack and such. I'm just out here not selling anything. I'm just out here. I'm just saying that I can fulfill these orders. I actually have no idea if I can fulfill these orders. Let's just schedule them late into the night. So I suppose how you're meant to do this is stack all your orders at the start of the day and stack them all to do them all at the end of the day. Seeing as late night lasts forever, so you have no time limit. Okay, fine, what time? Couldn't schedule a time for that one. I've probably maxed out my timings here. No, I could, but it's just a bug. I don't know what happened to that. I just can't schedule a time for the green crack. Maybe it's because I don't have any. Do I have any drugs? Wait, I've only got 8 sour diesel and that's it. Whoops. Well, this evening is not going to go well because I need 3 OG Kush, 2 green crack, and 4 green crack, and I currently have 8 sour diesel, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah. It's completely guffed that. Then that is why in this drug empire I don't sell drugs. Because it's far too complicated, and I'd much rather sell nothing. I'm gonna re-water this. Yeah, so 34 degrees every day. Currently sitting here completely shirtless. Sweating to death. I have an air conditioner. Can't turn the air conditioner on while recording. It's incredibly loud. These are plant trimmers. Don't I have electric plant trimmers? I do, and I've just got them sitting on a shelf. Gonna put these over here. Got a bin bag. I should probably put that in the bin. Nope, just picked up my bin. How do I... I'm not cleaning out this mess. I think I'm just going to leave this mess here and I'll just leave it until I move out. Then I'll pay someone to clean it up, which is exactly how I existed in real life. I'm doing the exact same here. 2 OG Kush. I've only got sour diesel. Are any of my orders for sour diesel? 6 sour diesel. Where's that? Geraldine. Wow, it's really close actually. Well, I'll just do Geraldine and then I think I'll go to bed and forget about all these other orders I placed and we'll move on. Oh yeah, nice. Good deal done there. OG Kush behind pawn shop. Don't have anything else, do I? I have literally nothing else. I gave everything to my dealer. And I'm growing things that no one even wants to buy. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go to products and I'm going to put this for sale at the not suggested price of $100. I'm going to take OG Kush off. I'm also going to take Green Crack off. Wait, why am I doing that? It sells for more than sour diesel. Why am I huffing sour diesel? What's the other thing I'm selling? I've got OG Kush and I've got sour diesel. Well, it's kind of a complete grief, isn't it? It's kind of complete and absolute grief. Let's go back. Message. Back. Products. Green Crack. Sour diesel. Let's take Green Crack off the market. And with that one deal done, I think I'm going to go to bed. Good night, people. Hopefully they're not too pissed off. Here's what I need to do. I need to get more dealers. Benji is a dealer. How do I get other dealers? Let me figure this out real quick. Supplier. It's in contacts, right? Dealer. That's in Northtown. Westfield. Where's the dealer? Supplier. Dealer here. So I need Keith. I need to make Keith happy. And then I get Jerry. And then I get the dealer. Most purchased product weekly, 2 times sour diesel. Okay, well I've simplified my process. Let's pick up some trimmers. Some electric trimmers. I think it's kind of risky having scissors that cut for you. You're just asking to sever a limb or something, surely. I saw on Clarkson's farm he had some pliers that electrically cut stuff. I thought, you know, geez man, especially a man of his age, you're just gonna cut your hands off, aren't you? I wouldn't risk it. I keep all my knives in the kitchen as blunt as possible because I know that I'm just gonna slice my fingers off if I ever had a knife that was actually sharp. The amount of times I've cut straight into my fingers and it's done nothing because I deliberately have very blunt knives. And there are people out there who will tell you that wouldn't happen if you had like unblunt knives. They say blunt knives cause more chopping accidents than sharp ones because the blunt knife like slips off of things and cuts into you instead of into the thing you're chopping. I'm sorry, that's nonsense, and I would love to see an experiment. I would love to see sharp knives versus blunt knives. Just get like a machine to chop, repeat, and no, not a machine. It needs to be a person who makes human mistakes. Just get a human being to chop 100 onions with a sharp knife and with a blunt knife, and I want to see how many times they cut themselves. I guarantee you the sharp knife cuts them more, and I mean cut as in draws blood. I would wager that maybe with a blunt knife you cut your fingers, you fail your chopping and you accidentally hit one of your fingers or something. But every time you do that, because the knife is blunt, it doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, all it takes is one accidental slip, and we all make mistakes. And for the record, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes, unless you make a mistake with an incredibly sharp knife that you just sharpened because someone told you that having a sharp knife was the best way to not cut yourself, and now you've just sliced your entire finger off. What are you going to do now, huh? You tell me. What are you going to do now, pal? Anyway, I'm ignoring orders, and I'm buying more stuff. Running potentially the worst drug empire ever envisioned by human man. Let's get some jars. Even though, to be honest, I hate jars because I don't know how they work. And that sounds a bit crazy because I know, like, at a base level, it's a lid that you twist off and then it's a glass container, but beneath all that, it's just a complicated, confused system for measuring out drugs that I just don't fully understand. Like, I put the jars in here, and now I can pack the jars, but I only want to put, like, let me do jars of 3. Can I do that? No, this is the thing. You have to do jars of 5, don't you? I think I'm just going to upsell people because I didn't know you could do that. I'm just going to upsell 5 drugs to anyone who's buying more than 2, and we can get some of these jars out here. But I also have a dealer to deal with, and I have nothing for that guy to sell. I only have 4 drugs left. Just packing drugs in the rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the game, but it's incredibly peaceful and relaxing. Almost like the Sleepy Sorg's Patreon, where every single episode has a rain background cut, which I frankly can't believe that you're not some way subscribed to, if that's even possible. I got 2 sour diesel. They got 3 sour diesel. These are only 45% grown. Can't really take that deal. Let's go back. Messages. I think I've got a... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be tactful about this. Let's go to my contacts. Keith Wagner. Where is he? Westville. Can I find him? Is Westville in the east? Because that's really annoying if it is. Potential customer. I probably just need to pump up all these customers, don't I? Let's just go speak to all of them, shall I? Need to expand, need to progress in the game a bit here. In the pouring rain. I'm not making sales. Let's get some free samples out, I think. Yeah, this way. Somebody said in the previous video when I asked, is it harder to sell drugs in the rain, that apparently it is. And I didn't ask how they knew that. I just assumed that they know something I don't. I've arrived at a location. Do I have to knock on the door? Jerry hasn't got a shirt on. Wearing the bucket hat, no shirt. Pretty sweet look, Jerry. 66% chance of success on this. Nice. 66 is good enough. We got him. But then once I get these people, I actually have to sell to them, which is pretty painful because I'm not a big proponent of customer service, really. I'd much rather pay someone else to do it. Is this a door? It's meant to be someone here. Where are they? Just climbed a ladder. Where are they? Like on a roof? Oh, no, they're not here. Not sure where this customer is. Am I just being incredibly dumb? I mean, there's a crime scene, but I don't think... unless that's them. There's a tattoo shop. Is it this guy? Talk to Dean. Can I interest you in a free sample? Let's just get him one. 80% chance. There you go, Dean. This guy looks pretty cool, to be fair. Nice. Dean Webster. Got him. Locked and stocked, as they say. In the drug selling business, and I am in the drug selling business. Let's talk to Chloe. Chloe, I've got something for you, and you're definitely going to like it. Give that bad boy a go. Not what she likes. Well, unfortunately you took it, so I can't give her another one, can I? I'd like to purchase something. What have you got here? Bananas. I think I want to make the most horrific drug ever. Graffiti cleaner. Flu medicine. That is going to make for an exceptional product. Let's get 5 flu medicines combined with 5 spray paint cans. And, of course, last but not least, 5 gasolines. Boom. Okay, we need to get the mixing station as well. This game is not good if you have ADHD. And I'm not saying I do have ADHD, I'm not diagnosed. But a lot of me feels like maybe I do. I feel like I start a lot of things that I don't finish. And YouTube is kind of built in a way where it rewards you for starting things that you don't finish, but mean, this feels particularly bad. Let's talk to Mick. You want to buy something? Oh, I could just sell him. Here we go. Take one of these, Mick. Come on, I'll do it to you for $44, an actual acceptable price. Oh wait, Mick wasn't the person I was trying to get, for God's sake. I'm trying to get this guy waiting at the bus stop. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in putting down that coffee and picking up this weed? Hell yeah. Smoking weed in the rain. Someone's got to do it. Got him. Charles Rowland. Done and dusted. Any other new customers? George Green. Was that the guy? Contacts. Oh, I've actually got Jerry. That was Naked Jerry. Charles Rowland. Got him. Dealer's almost there. Got to get Dean Webster. Who's this? George Green. Oh, we might actually almost be on dealer number 2. I can finally outsource the selling game to someone who's dedicating their life to it, who's a specialist in the drug game. You see, I'm doing a lot better now that I'm focusing on the game instead of trying to tell stories. Honestly, how do streamers do it? I'm not a streamer. Would people watch me stream? You let me know in the comments if you would watch me stream anything. Probably not going to make sense in this sleepy thing. I'd probably have to put ads on there. I don't know. I think about it from time to time. I'm thinking about quitting my job. We just got George Green there as well. Might have unlocked everybody. How do I get this dealer? Unlock this dealer by reaching friendly with one of their connections. Okay. Standards are low on Charles Rowland, so really I should... Oh. The crazy crack lady just wants to buy something. How about a jar of these bad boys? Come on, take them, crack lady. Oh! She's not only has she not accepted the deal, but she's trying to stab me to death. That's not gone as well as I'd hoped. Crazy, crazy lady. Oh, she's still coming, she's still coming. Get the baseball bat. Just gonna beat her to death. Oh, it's an absolute... I've just bludgeoned her. That's what you get, lady. You come to my neck of the woods. You're gonna get burnt, I'm afraid. Yep, she's a bit worse for wear. Now, what I do with all of my angry customers is I drop them in the trash. Like the scum that you are. And frankly, how dare you? Oh, just another problem solved. I could just hear her kind of choking to death outside. That's fine, I don't care. Honestly, couldn't care less. You deserve it. And frankly, how dare you? And other such angry words. Let's chop my drugs while I'm here. I really need to become a friend with Charles Green. Something else crazy happened the other day. While I was waiting for... basically, one of the things that was wrong with this flat is that the oven didn't work. And after much hardship and deliberation, the landlord... No, not really hardship, it was quite easy actually. After talking to the landlord, he got a new oven. And the oven people came, but there were some other problems. And for the other problems, he got a handyman. And the handyman came. And they both came at exactly the same time. Just like me and my girlfriend in the bedroom. So it was quite weird. Because I had to kind of manage both of them simultaneously. Anyway, they installed the new oven. Didn't solve the problem at all. Just as I expected. The problem, if anyone's interested and happens to be an electrician, is that when you run the oven for about 20 minutes, it just turns off at the plug. And the landlord thought that you just buy a new oven and that would fix the problem. Didn't fix anything. So we've still got no oven. Anyway, the handyman came. Now the handyman spoke to me at great length about being a YouTuber, and I divulged much information to him for free. And it got me thinking, maybe I should make an entire YouTuber course. Become one of those guys that sells courses where I tell you how to become the greatest YouTuber that's ever lived. Would anyone do that? Anyone buy that? This guy was just endlessly asking me more and more and more questions. I realised that I knew quite a lot about the old YouTube game, although you'd never know, considering the absolute slop that I produce, but I sounded like I knew what I was talking about. Just running to my dealer here, by the way. In the pouring rain at night, during a curfew. And I've just remembered my dealer doesn't live here. So that was a waste of time. I'm actually supposed to be going over here. Some night walkers. The rain is really nice in this. Looks great. Yeah, this handyman had an absolutely insane story. Just arrived at my dealer. Benji, you got any money for me? Oh, he does. Let me just give you some items. I don't have any. Can I give you drugs with no bags? Place packaged product. No, I need to put them in bags. Alright. No, I had a... this guy was basically a banker. I'm going to go to sleep. Was basically a banker who after like... Oh, place are nearby. Oh no, my baseball bat is inside my flat. Oh! I'm on the run. I am on the run. It was her, not me. Oh, this isn't good. I'm bigly under arrest. Well, now I'm just wanted. Maybe I can sprint round and get back there. Man, they're still on me, man. The streets are rampant with the 5-0. The Rozzers. Get away from me, man. Yeah, he was like a banker for 17 years and he fought really hard to try and get a promotion or something. And he didn't get it. They promoted other people for, like, equality reasons or something. Hang on, I need to give my dealer some stuff. I'm literally just gonna take 4 random things of whatever I've got and just give it to him. Or 3 things even. I need to grow more drugs. I'm starting to think that I'm exceptionally bad at this. I'm not managing this well at all. I did not have a system in place. I got nothing going on. I'm just making like 1,000 a day through a dealer, but it's not ideal. Just going to give him that randomly. I've still got some more drugs I could be selling, I guess. Should probably be ordering more as well. Where's my guy? Send message. I need a dead drop. Let's just take full granddaddy perp to make this less complicated. It's going to be in 4 hours. Who is it that I need to impress? Contacts. I'm going to go with this guy's standards are low. Unfriendly, neutral. Maybe I should actually go with Jerry. No, but he only did a 66. I think this guy's going to be better. Charles Rowland. How do I get Charles? Charles, you asking for anything that I've ignored? No. I need to get more bags. More baggies. More baggies for more drugs. That's what I need right now. I will not rest until my drugs have been turned into bags. How you doing out there? How's this working out for you? You enjoying any of this? Oh my god, a packing station with a rotary packing tool allows faster packing. Hallelujah, give me that. Where's the mixing station? I need that as well. Display cabinet, mixing station. There it is. Huge storage. Wow, that wasn't in the game when I played last. Let's get some more soil, why not? Where do I get the upgraded grow tents from? Because I swear you don't have to use these. Oh, that cost me a lot of money actually. Look at this guy. Geraldine, you're looking worse for wear, my friend. I want to lay off on whatever the hell it is I've been giving you. Oops. Oh, I saved the game. That's okay. Just packing some drugs. Just packing some drugs. Yeah, so he was a banker. Basically got laid off. Gave up on all work for a few years after being a banker for 17 years. Then eventually he went into a coffee shop one day and he had single-digit numbers of money in his account. So he had to very quickly figure out how to get a job. And so what he did was he became a handyman. He just trained himself to be a handyman. And then he was talking to me about how you could make YouTube videos as a handyman and how you could use it to funnel your handyman empire. It kind of made me want to be a handyman. It sounded fun. It's getting a little cramped in here. It's getting a little bit cramped in the old drug zone. Maybe I can use that mixing station. I actually can't get through this space. Gonna have to pick up this storage unit and put it there. That's pretty incredible. Now I can get through here. No, you can't just use the mixing station from anywhere. That's a shame. What is this? Oh, this is the drug station pack. Yeah, so this is the one where you just... Yeah, this is the auto drug packer. Oh, so nice. Just press spacebar now. It's a dream come true. People who make these kind of products, they like claim that... They must claim that they're for... Like, I just spun that around for nothing. For legit purposes. But they're definitely not. You know, this machine that spins and puts drugs into bags is definitely used for spinning and putting drugs into bags, right? Oh, I can actually use the mixing station from inside my drawers. That's great. Right. What am I doing? I need... That needs water. Is there a seed in there? Don't think there's a seed in here. I'm just watering soil, I think. Definitely. I need to pick up my... Is this ready? Are my drugs ready? My drops ready? Exterior of taco ticklers. I actually think I know where that is. How crazy is that? Just running around with a packing station in my back pocket. Don't need this. Can't remember how you get rid of stuff in your pockets. How do I get rid of my furniture? There is a way to do that, isn't there? Around the back of taco ticklers. That's around here somewhere, no? It's around here somewhere. I've just run in a massive circle. It's on this side, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Nope, here we don't go. What am I doing? Am I just in the wrong place? It's on the map over here, but I swear he said taco ticklers. Isn't that down there? What's going on? What is going on? This is where I put stash. Oh, I owe 300. Okay, fine, I'll play... Just trick me into paying this guy money. That is not what I wanted to do. 50... 60. Done. Paid off my debt, but where the hell am I supposed to be going to pick this thing up? Why is it not on the map? If you're needing to order larger quantities of supplies, you can now organize an in-person meeting with me. Just send me a text. Perfect. But where's my thing I ordered? Your drop is ready to grab. It's on... Grab it on the east exterior wall of Taco Ticklers. Yeah. Is that an old order? Am I just being dumb? Nah, it's marked on the map. Got lots of phone calls coming in. Lots of things that I'm completely ignoring. Got to remind myself of the exact name of the person. Oh, we got more perp. That's pretty good. Now I need lots of perp because I'm going to turn some of these into some kind of nefarious, despicable drug of monstrous fashion. I'm going to mix like 3 things together to make something, you know, the big sleep or something. We'll call it something like that. Let's just get back here and plant some drugs before it's too late. Get that soil in there. I got a question. Are grow tents real life? Could I literally buy some grow tents and just have them running 24/7? Because I was thinking, I already have a very high energy bill because I run a computer that's larger than, that needs more power than the entire surface of the sun, so that I can play so that I can play Schedule 1 on high graphics. Is there a world where I could convince the taxman that my high energy bill that would then double or triple is because I have more computers, not because I'm running 4 grow tents in my bedroom? Something to think about. Something else to think about is the fact that I'm still selling sour diesel, which I'm definitely not. Did I water these? Didn't even water them. Classic. Watering these bad boys. There's some kind of ruckus happening outside. What do you think that is? Yeah, it definitely sounds like someone is drilling something. Just endlessly drilling. Just refuses to stop. Just keep drilling, man. It's a Saturday, by the way. It's literally a Saturday. Get a life. Absolute loser. What's so important that you've got to drill it on a Saturday? It's despicable. Geraldine Poon, I'm not selling any more to you, friend. Charles Roland. Wasn't that my man? Hang on, I'm going to take the deal. Oh, he wants sour diesel? You're in luck, Charles. I've got that. How about a counter offer, Charles? How about I give you an extra 2 for the same price? Okay, fine. You meant to say, damn, that's incredible. Thank you so much. Honestly, the cheek of some of these people. The things I do for this town, and for what? Anyways, I can't remember how to get rid of my furniture, and we know this. It's over here, isn't it? Discard. Did it. That means I can get rid of my bed as well. It's been a long time coming, bed. I'll miss you. Speaking of which, in my current room, I have a king-sized bed. In real life, which I've never had, ever. Honestly, a completely ridiculous sized bed. No one on earth needs a king-size bed. It takes up way too much space. Just useless. It just kills 60% of the space of the room. For what? I only sleep on one side of it. It's just useless. Here he is. That's not him, that's Dean. Sorry, Dean, I mistook you for someone else. The man I'm looking for is right here. Hey, Charles. Here are your 5 sour diesel. In a jar, actually. For your convenience, sold at a massive loss for me. Quick delivery bonus, satisfaction. We're getting there. We're working this guy. Now let's just check that this is the right guy. Charles Roland, yeah it is. Maybe I should follow him to his house. Maybe I should give him a freebie on the streets. Excuse me, Charles, I couldn't help but notice that I just sold you drugs. Would you like some more? Come on, Charles, you want some more, don't you? I'm just going to stalk him. Where's he going? He's going in here. Oh, he's gone beyond where I can reach. You've escaped me this time, Charles, but you'll see in time. We'll become good friends. He doesn't seem convinced right now, but he will. We'll be friends, Charles, you'll see. Don't worry about it. Another day of ignoring orders. Another day of not selling drugs to anyone. I'm trying to make some extra special stuff. But I've got to grow the stuff to make the extra special stuff. I'm just going to speed run through some days, I think. Need to trim some drugs and such. Only 66% grown. Man, these take a long time. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to wake up in the morning and get these cut up. Game saved. Right, what we got going on here? Where's my scissors? Those are the wrong scissors. Where's my green scissors? These are the right scissors. Chop these bad boys down. Okay, got quite a few here. I'm going to need to give some to a dealer, otherwise I'm just making absolutely no money. And we'll never make any progress at all, but I need to turn some into something extra special and crazy. So let's put 5 in this jar because I've got a jar. Bam, easy as that. Do I have any bags left? I do have 3 jars. I'll just do more jar tech, I guess. Another jar here. Very cool packing system. I do like it. Okay, let's just do another. Let's do one more jar. There we go. I'm fine with that. Take this product back. Take these jars. Got sour diesel as well. Let's make a quick run to my dealer and then we'll do the unthinkable. We'll concoct something of horrific proportions, the kind of thing that, you know, Satan himself might smoke. Satan's butthole, that's what we'll call it. Benji, my man, $480. That's embarrassing. Why do you have... You barely sold anything, Benji. What's taking you so long? God, Jesus, man. It's embarrassing. What do I pay you for? I suppose I don't pay anything. He makes like a commission, doesn't he? A commission on each sale. Pretty good system, I think, the commission system. Anyway, let's get to my mixing station. Wait, let me find the things that I will need to concoct my masterpiece. Oh no, I just realized I left my diesel out here. I left my fuel. I hope that's still there. Pretty rookie mistake to leave gas cans at the at the old petrol station, but hopefully no one's taken those. It's probably fine. Fuel isn't... It's not that valuable, is it? It's a pretty invaluable substance. It's, yeah, there it is. No one wanted it. I don't blame them. Fuel, I mean, it practically grows on trees, doesn't it? One of the cheaper things in life. You know what confused me for many, many years of my life, and I'm wondering whether it confused you as well. The term invaluable, or what's the other word? It's like, I can't even think of it. I'll get back to you. I'm trying to... Product? Okay, Granddaddy Pup. I'm going to start with one flu medicine. Makes the sedating begin. Put one in. Oops. Where's my flu medicine? What am I doing? I'm trying to combine some things. Now the flu medicine was already in the jar. I see. Start. I can't see what's happening, but... Okay, I got one there. Now I'm going to remove this product. Wait, what have I done? Oh no. Wait, I mixed one and it's made... Has it made all of them? I don't know what I've done here. I'm trying to add gasoline to my drugs here. There's the gasoline. In goes this. Start. So I've got flu medicine and gasoline in there. Toxic. Perfect. Banana gruel. Call it that for now because I've got one more thing to do here and then we'll get a good name. Let's get the spray paint can in there as well. Oh, you can't mix spray paint can. Oh, no. God, I really thought you could get a spray can in there. That's a shame. Gonna have to mix something else. I'm gonna have to go to the store real quick. Maybe I'll just get a kook. Just gonna grab a kook and add that in. Should make it energizing, I'm guessing. Which is exactly opposite to the sedating effect. It's like smoking weed and then doing a line of cocaine. It's all about bringing you down and then flinging you back up. Yes, it's this weird thing about calling something invaluable or priceless. When you say something is priceless, that means that it's so valuable that you can't give it a price. Which doesn't make any sense because I thought priceless meant it's free. Because you can't give it a price, it's free. No, it means that it's so valuable that it's invaluable. Which should mean free. Anyway, I've made a drug. It's euphoric, it's sedating, it's energizing. Just as I said, it's like a combination of weed and cocaine. Coke weed. Weed cane. We're going to call it Sleepy... nothing's coming to mind that's sleepy. I mean, it's sedating, so it's sleep euphoria, but energizing. It's kind of like a wet dream. No, it's kind of like that thing in Inception. Maybe we just call it Inception. No, lucid. Lucid dreams. Lucid dreamer. You got any of that lucid dreams? You got any of that lucid dreams? But they say that on the streets. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Perfect. Done. Looks kind of disgusting, but... Anyway, I only have to do that many, many more times. So let's pour all of this in. I don't have anywhere near enough. This is a thing I always didn't like about this whole mixing system. You really got to work very hard to actually do an interesting mix. And I know you get bigger machines as you go on, but it's still it's a pretty time-consuming process. And as fun as it is to make your own stuff, I just feel like, realistically, I'm never gonna triple mix my drugs over and over and over again for a small markup, am I? I could just, like, buy some standard drugs. I don't know. I can't even... I was gonna put that in the bit. Oh, I've just chucked it on the top shelf. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. Use the mixing station. Got the output. I've done it again. What have I don't know what I'm doing. There's a bunch of gasoline on that. Okay, I've just poured some gasoline in here. I've definitely mixed up my supply, and now things are not looking good. There's gasoline everywhere. This is... Oh, I need to buy some kook, don't I? Need to buy some big kook. Let's go out here and get like 4 of them, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably the most expensive way to buy kook. 4. Okay, I got 4 there. There's a phone ringing. Talk to Uncle Nelson at a payphone. Nah, Nelson, screw you. You know what's crazy? I was talking to my parents the other day, and they were saying that back before phones, people would literally just go to the street and kind of wait by a local payphone in the hopes that someone that they were trying to meet up with would call them. How crazy is that? Like if you're trying to make arrange a meeting with someone and you're just like, yeah, I'll just stand by the phone and hopefully you'll phone me at some point. Oh, that seems like a great system. Apparently there were just lines of people doing that. Quite funny. Anyway, trying to grow drugs at the same time here. I need to call Uncle Nelson to progress the story. What I really need to do is get that second dealer, although my first dealer isn't exactly working that hard. But maybe the second dealer will be an upgrade. At the end of the day, I can only blame myself. That's a hiring problem. The staff you hire is very important. You hire the wrong people, you're really screwed. In the YouTube game, I worked with an editor once who, when I first started working with editors a very long time ago, when I was way smaller and definitely was not in a position to actually be working with editors, I gave this guy like basically $100 who I found on Fiverr. And I was like, basically asked him to create the greatest video ever conceived by man, and I paid him $100. And I didn't... At the time, I'm not sure why I was so surprised, but it didn't exactly go well. It went so unwell that at the end of the day, I just never released that video. I just paid him for it, got the video, never released it. It was just too embarrassing. I just went off the whole idea completely. Got a spray can. I'm going to use it to paint here. Oh, you can barely see that. Let's restart. Let's go with yellow. That's better. SS. Now, SS obviously does not stand for a certain secret police. It actually stands for Sleepy Slogs, but the people of this town will not know the difference. And with any luck, they'll live in fear. And what more could you ask for than a subservient society that lives in fear? It's a dream come true. Let's buy 100 baggies. Okay, I have more bags than any human man should ever own. You know what? It's something crazy that happened to me recently that made me rethink life and the universe. I recently went to Greg's. I like Greg's. Greg's are nice. They do surprisingly good lunches and sandwiches and stuff, and at a lower price than everyone else. How? I don't know. But they definitely provide better food at cheaper prices. So thank you, Greg's. Anyway, I'm not doing any more mixing. It's a complete waste of time. Anyway, while I was at Greg's, at the end of a transaction, I just happened to be away from my place. So as part of this sorting the cleaners for my old flat, I had to go back there to that hellish wasteland and meet up with the cleaners And then I kind of had to kill an entire day just waiting for them to clean the place so I could show up at the end and get the keys. And when I did that, I went to Greg's and I didn't have enough space in my bag for the stuff that I bought. So I opted for going to sleep right now and waking up the next day. Nice. Player earnings 0. Perfect. Fortunately in this game, like, I own this property, so I don't have any rental costs or anything. I can just exist for free, which is pretty nice and not very realistic to real life. Yeah, so I went to Greg's and I asked for a bag. And they were like, sure, you can have a bag. Oh, that loud noise is back. That's fun. Sorry about that. They were like, yeah, you can have a bag. And I was like, great. And they were like, that bag is 10p. And I was like, what? That bag's 10p. So in the UK, some time ago, they introduced a law where if you picked up a bag, it would be an extra 10p. Now, this law existed in the past because people were taking too many plastic bags, and it was a way of essentially a tax on plastic bags to try and stop people from taking so many plastic bags. And it worked exceptionally well. At the time, I think plastic bag use within the first week, as in getting new bags, went down by like 96%. Because people just refused, like 10p for a bag? Nah, screw you, mate. And just went down 96%. So it makes sense. The thing is, the Greg's bag was made of paper. So Greg's are now charging me 10p for a bag. Even though there's no dissuasion, like the paper bag is recyclable, there's no reason to not have a paper bag. So in the eternal enshittification of all things, I present to you Greg's and their bag system, where now I can't get a paper bag for free. I have to pay 10p for it, even though it's paper and not plastic. Which frankly is kind of putting me off ever going to Greg's ever again. No, it's not. Greg's has such great value that I don't really care if they have paper bags. I just thought it was interesting that they think they can get away with that and I won't notice. I see you, Greg's. I see you charging me for that paper bag you don't need to charge me for. I see you exploiting the system that was put in place for good that you're now using for evil. I see that. And in fact, big corporations, I see all of you. I see all of you doing these disgusting techniques. You think we're stupid. You know, we sit back and willingly accept these things because we're too scared. We've got too much to lose to fight you, but just know, Big Greg's, I see you. I see you. And frankly, anyone who's shopping at Greg's, call them out on it. Why not? Let's start a revolution. Down with big corporations, down with big bag. You know what I say, Greg's? I say, if you're going to charge me for a bag, I'm not against it, but make it a plastic bag. Get rid of those paper bags. There's a reason the bags are all made out of plastic. It's because plastic lasts much longer than paper. It's much better for carrying things. It survives in the wind and the rain, and paper bags don't do any of that. So, Big Greg's, if you're going to charge me 10p for a bag, give me a premium bag. Give me one of those high-quality plastic ones that last in a landfill forever. Most purchased products, sour diesel. Charles, I don't sell sour diesel anymore, so I don't really know. Wow, these sweet dreams are very addictive, and I've only got 5. I'm about to ruin someone's life. Messages. Charles. Sweet dreams. Immediate sale of sweet dreams. Joyce, I'm going to give all 5 to you. No. Let's stick with 2. But I am going to upcharge you $100. I don't think so. That's a shame. It was worth a try. I need to go find Charles again. I need to just give this guy stuff, I think. Where is he? No, you can't find him on the map. That's annoying. I know roughly where he is. I think I should go to my money laundering operation as well. See how that's getting on. Now that I wasted a huge amount of time just standing standing in my room. Oh, I should take this call. Ah, the ADHD, it's kicking in. Hello, Nelson. That's your first mix done. Yeah, I know. I'm never going to do it ever again. Oh, the loud noise is back. Sorry, everyone. Oh, it's worse than ever. I got more missions, I'm just scared to talk because this drilling is so insane. Okay, the drilling has stopped momentarily, so we'll continue on. I've got a lot of orders coming in and I've got some main mission quests, but I really kind of just want to get this second dealer, but do I? Why do I want this second dealer so badly? Because I don't want to do any work, that's why. Mega coolly. Talk to the mechanic. I can do that. No, I need to go to my money laundering operation. Get your head in the game. Let's go to the laundromat. A lot of people asking for sweet dreams. That's a shame because I've only got 5 and I'm never making them ever again. Let's launder another 2k. Just making no money day after day. Just running the streets. Just getting my cardio in, really. Okay, let's talk to the mechanic. I mean, I could buy a car, but I suppose I could then drive around instead of running around. But as I don't use my bike, am I really going to use my car? That's not the mechanic, is it? The mechanic lives here? Mr. Mechanic, you live, honestly, right next to a train line. Or is that a main road? I don't know. Yeah, the mechanic's not in. He's not in. Maybe he's asleep. I don't know. Everyone wants these sweet dreams. God. Oh, Jane. Hello. Do you want to work for me as a distributor? Well, that's unfortunate. Where's the dealership manager? Is that this guy? I feel like this is just a car shop. I'll speak to him. I'd like to purchase a vehicle. What have you got? The shitbox. The Viper. Well, they've actually got loads. Let's get a shitbox. Okay, just bought a car without even looking at it. Don't know what I bought or where my car even is. Well, I just spent a lot of money on a car there for absolutely no reason at all. What is this? Post office. Could buy a post office for 10 grand. Blue Balls Boutique, art, jewelry, antiques. Open. What have you got here? I'd like to purchase something. Damn, could get a golden toilet. Why would I want these things? Metal sign. Jukebox. Ah. Man, this game has really expanded. There's a coffee here, unattended. Can't reach it. Handy Hanks, the hardware store. This used to be the place where you could buy the upgraded growing things. Am I wrong about that? Grow tent. I guess I just haven't unlocked them yet. The thing is, it's asking me to mix a strain worth $60 and I feel like I already did that. But it didn't count because I did it before I had the objective. Now I'm going to have to mix something else. And that rubs me up the wrong way. I'm going to try and speak to this mechanic real quick. Just get that done. He wasn't in when I was there before, but maybe I was knocking on the wrong door. Now, this looks way more like a mechanic. Hello. Hello, Marco. Okay. Unfortunately, I bought a car and I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. Oh, yes, we're in. I'm on the road. Almost ran over a police officer, but not quite. 50 kilometers an hour, this car. Don't think it needs fuel. Gonna drive this back home, I guess. Not sure what, not sure what the parking rules are around this town, but hopefully they're not too steep. Just driven into a dead end there. Just driving off the beaten path. Where am I going? I've just driven into a hilltop compound. Wasn't exactly where I was trying to get to. I'm going to drive off the side of this cliff, I think. Probably the quickest way home, I'd say. Just repeatedly driving my car into the woods. Oh, that's an ocean. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. It was just a bad dream. It was just a bad dream. I'm high on my own supply. and I had a dark vision of a future that wasn't real. It involved driving off a very, very tall cliff directly into the ocean. I'm going to drive back. I'm not going to follow the rules of the road. Almost ran that man over, but not quite. Driving by taco ticklers. We're almost home now. Let's stop by my dealer, see if he's made any money of any kind. Handbrake turn. Actually, an unbelievably good parking job. If you're asleep, you might want to wake up and just rewind 10 seconds to see how good that was. Benji, you got any money? 1,400 money. Absolutely enormous. He's barely got rid of anything. Benji, you move at an absolute snail's pace. I'm going to have to do some deals. How disgusting is that? Jerry, Charles. Sweet dreams, $220. Counter offer, Charles. Take 5. Honestly, take 5. I guess that's fine. I've just given you the greatest deal of your life. I'm giving you drugs that are full of gasoline. What do you mean that's fine? Construction site, 4 hours. Let's go. Let's get in the beamer. No, let's just walk. Let's just walk. I'm not going to drive there. It's probably going to take me 16 years to drive there. Don't have a torch, just running in the dark. I'm what they call the Batman of drugs. Drug man. Bat drugs. How do I... Oh, he's inside a construction site. I can't see a way in. No, he's locked himself in a cage. Charles, why have you done that? Why do people keep doing this to me? Just stand somewhere reachable. What? He's literally put himself inside a maze. Charles, why have you done this? Why have you done this? There he is. Charles, complete deal. Sweet dreams. Charles, it's been nice knowing you. Satisfaction. Have we made it? Are we friendly yet? Neutral. Damn, we're really close. One more deal with Charles and we'll have this next dealer. We can double our dealing processes. Yeah, this is good. This is good. We're back on task. Where am I going now? I guess I'll go home and go to bed. As should you, weary viewer, if you are still awake. I just need to mix a strain. Maybe I'll just buy something random from the gas station that's going to make a good drug. There's nobody in. There's nobody in. Oh, wait, here comes Charles. He's just smoked some of my greatest stuff. And now I'm going to buy a banana off of him. Hello, Charles. Got any of those late night bananas? Oh, an energy drink. Yeah. That's going to be good. Let's get a couple of those. Let's get something to really... Viagra. Yeah, definitely a couple of those. Couple of bananas. Couple of kooks. Man, you can get baggies from here. That's crazy. Alright, this is going to be the most energizing, most insane thing any human man has ever put in their body. They're going to be bouncing off the walls. We'll call it the toddler, because after you take this thing, you'll never be able to sleep ever again. You have to run 16 marathons. We have a nickname for people who take this drug. We call them the marathon men. Most drugs just completely zone you out and free you from the harsh realities of life, but this is going to make you hyper aware. You're going to be afraid of everything. You're going to welcome death. If only I had any weeds. That's devastating. That is devastating. Gonna have to buy some. Let's send a message. Need a dead drop. We don't need to meet up. Just give me 9 perp, would you? 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'll go to bed with my pockets full of bananas. Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me? No, it was a banana. Game saved. Okay, got a pickup to do. Let's just leave all of these things here. There we go, just completely filled that shelf. Let's go ahead. Go to Taco Tickler's exterior wall. Yeah, should be this way. It doesn't mark it on the map, which I always find kind of confusing. Or it does, it's just blue. Might as well pay off my debts at the same time. Here it is. 9 of those. That was pretty swift. Pretty well managed by me, even if I do say so myself. Got to get some planting done. Might just go ahead and buy some speed grow at the same time. What is it that you get? Soil pour, sprinkler. What do I need? Where's the fertilizer? Increase quality of your plants. Speed grow. There we go. Might as well get more yield as well. That'll do. Let's go. Let's make some high quality stuff here. We've got a mixer strain worth $60, so probably best to start with high quality base. Buttery biscuit base. Right, let's sow this seed. Boom. That's 1 done. 2 done. Also, what I've been doing, by the way, at the same time as trying to get a flat, which I've now got, if that wasn't clear. Still been attending my weekly insomnia classes, where I get taught how to have insomnia. I mean, where I get taught how to cure my insomnia. So far, about 6 weeks in now, still have insomnia. So, not out of the woods yet. Apply the speed grow. In the latest class, they told you how to that you shouldn't have negative thoughts about sleep. And if you repeatedly have negative thoughts about sleep, then it's gonna make your sleep worse. And if you lie there tossing and turning at night thinking every second that goes by is gonna make my tomorrow worse, then chances are it is gonna make your tomorrow worse. And so you should just not do that. And just accept that that's how life is. You're just broken. And you can't be cured. And I found that a really interesting solution to the problem because, you know, curing someone it's an interesting idea because obviously what you want for any infection or disease or whatever is to cure the person of the disease or whatever they've got. So I've got insomnia and I want to be cured. But it seems that the NHS has decided that the best way to cure insomnia is to just tell people to tell themselves that it doesn't matter. You know, that's just life, you're broken. And you should just accept that and move on. Well, you know, thanks, pal. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the advice. But what you're really telling me is that the solution to my problem is to actually just pay someone. And that secretly, I just don't think you quite have the funding to actually solve my particular problem. I think I have a particularly unique problem in the old insomnia game. In that I don't struggle to go to sleep. I wake up too early. I just wake up like 5 a.m. every day. And it doesn't matter how tired I am. Just wake up at 5 a.m. And they say you should try a sleep restricting protocol where you focus on maximizing sleep efficiency over maximizing sleep time. And that is also designed to make you go to sleep faster. It doesn't really help in my experience from waking up faster. Or from waking up later, sorry. Anyway, I mean, I've been doing the restricting stuff, but I still wake up at 5 every day. The way it works is that you kind of force yourself to go to bed later instead of earlier. So instead of trying to compensate for your terrible sleep, instead you just say, well, my bedtime is always 12 and I'm always going to wake up at like 6 or something. But I never even make it to 6. It's meant, I don't know, it's meant to like increase your tiredness in the short term, but then make you better at sleeping in the long term. But in my experience, it just increases my tiredness in the short term. My sleeping stays the same, and I'm just more tired. But hey, that's life, I guess. That's life. I mean, that's what they've taught me, really. Ultimately, that's life. That is life. Anyway, I've got a million things to mix with this drug. So I'm just going to go ahead and get going. I've got to make a drug that's worth like 60 or something. Getting quite difficult to use the packing station. A lot of mess here on the packing station. It's getting a bit, yeah, a bit garbage covered, but that's not going to stop me from achieving my dreams of making a drug that's Strawberry Shark Classic Munchies Athletic. Not going to name it, just gonna go again here. Now let's not mix these two together. So I've done that. Let's get the kook in there. So here we go. Did anyone ever listen to the Kooks? Went through a phase in my life where I absolutely loved the Kooks. And by love the Kooks, I mean I loved one song they did. In fact, I would love to ask you a question. I've spent most of my life only enjoying single songs from multiple bands. A lot of people say, like, I really like this album. And I sit there like, I don't know if I've ever listened to a whole album that anyone's ever made. I just listen to individual songs and I don't know who made them. Munchies Athletic Energizing. Okay, that's a new one. Now let's just put that back in. Let's add the banana. It's going to be even more energizing. Chucking a banana mist. Oh, I've dropped that banana behind my gasoline. Made a nuke the other week. This is starting to look a lot like that, isn't it? A lot of dangerous substances just lying around next to things they shouldn't be lying next to. Should probably well, let's just finish the mixing. I'm trying to do too much at once. Okay, super. Well, this is just called Super Cock. That was the game's name, not mine. Super Cock. All right, let's put that back in. We still got to add the Viagra. Just got to get a couple of Viagra pills in there. Re-add the Super Cock. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Again, just buying that gasoline. Could I move that gasoline? Yeah, I could, but where's the fun in that? Okay, I've got something truly extraordinary. It gives you the munchies, gingeritis, sneaky, thought-provoking, tropic thunder, nightmare ghost. Yeah, it's already got nightmare in the name. What was our last one? I mean, gotta call this one Wet Dream because I put some Viagra in it. And it's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? Wet Dream. Let's get this product on the market, shall we? Sweet Dream's already gone, I'm afraid. It's a limited time offer. As with so many things, Wet Dream. Let's make it a clean 100 asking price. List that bad boy for sale. Addictiveness 100%. Wow. Okay, that is on the market. Now, has our boy messaged us today? Jerry, no. Looking for Charles. Got to keep an eye on Charles. There he is. Hasn't messaged us yet. Let's do some packing. Classic perp. Let's just, can I just hold? If I just hold spacebar, these will magically go in. No, it doesn't actually. That actually just really slows down the process. My bad. Definitely shouldn't have just held the spacebar down. That was a mistake. Schedule 1 is not some cheap simulator game. It's a legit experience, not for the faint-hearted. It's the real deal, the full shebang. I might have. Okay, if I back out and go back in, it does it. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Where's the rest of my bags? I definitely have more bags. Let's put the bags in there. The packing station is definitely a massive upgrade from the manual packing for sure. I felt that when I played this game the first time around. It's a big upgrade, even though some of them do just spin around. Oh my god, this is just not going to go in, is it? It's just not going in. There we go, story of my life. Just can't find the hole. Do I have any more oh, I actually have an ungodly amount of bags. Let's get a couple of Wet Dreams locked in. There we go. Alright, we've bagged a bunch of stuff. Might as well do these as well. This is high quality product because I used some high quality stuff to make it. Alright, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, and I've actually got loads of product here. Got loads of product to sell. Insane. We're actually doing it. We're actually kind of doing it. I should have more drugs to grow. Yeah, I do. There's some soil, water I'm going to need. Let's get this done. Let's sow a seed. I'm back in the mix. It was a slow start to this one, and I hope the edit edits out some of the more embarrassing parts at the beginning of this video, but I've remembered how to play video games. I think you'll find, as we've got about an hour in here. Honestly, the amount of time that I haven't had is unbelievable. I've been so insanely busy, just doing pointless, incredibly infuriating stuff like changing my address, you know? It's like when you move this country and society in general, I feel like is absolutely not built for the rental market. It's not designed for you to move house or move flat or whatever, move home every single year. That's not how the society is supposed to be. There is absolutely no system in place for repeatedly moving where you live. You know, you have to update your bank every single time. You have to update, I have a business as well, gotta update all my business stuff every time. Whenever I move with my full-time job, I have to tell my full-time job every single time I move where I've moved to. Need to find a new GP every single time, a new gym every single time. It's just bonkers. Heaven forbid you have to run your YouTube business while also and moving is... I have an insane story about... I've been given a parking ticket. So when I moved, previously I've actually just hired movers to move my stuff. But my stuff has started to get... the things I move now... my computer is so massive and of such a financial expense that I just opted to move it myself and move my stuff myself with the help of Big Jeff, if you know who that is, friend of the channel. So we hired a van. Not the first time we've moved ourselves. We've moved together probably about 3 times, maybe 4. But yeah, so he helped me move. In the place that we are moving from, there are strict parking controls. I'm going to go to sleep. So you had to order a parking space. I've got so many orders coming in. Hang on. Let's figure out what I'm doing today. Need to keep an eye out for my boy. Charles, whatever his name is. Charles, there he is. I'm going to keep the best stuff for Charles. I'm going to give away everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to give all of this stuff that I've made to the old dealer. Yeah, so I needed to arrange a parking space or a permit. They use ANPR cameras, so you have absolutely no way around it. There's no parking attendant if you show up in the area without the right stuff. Is this guy just not selling these? Benji, what's going on? You're not selling my produce. Get your head in the game, brother. I'll find someone who will. Yeah, so I need to come back to Benji's place with a baseball bat. Doesn't seem to be working as hard as he should. I mean, it's his loss. He makes a commission. I don't know why he's working so slow. I'm going to clean up my phone a little bit. Got to trim these as well. So I ordered a parking place, or I tried to order a parking place, and what happened is I phoned them up, and because we're renting a van, I don't know the number plate of the van in advance. So I can't tell them what the number plate is, so they can't clear the vehicle. And I say, well, I'll only know the number plate on the day. And they're like, fine, call us on the day with the number plate and we'll clear you on the day. And I said, okay, I'm moving on the weekend. They go, oh, we don't work on the weekend. Great. Well, that's fine. So you're not going to give me a fine on the weekend because you don't work on the weekend, right? I mean, you can't actually manage the parking system on the weekend because you don't work. So obviously you can't fine people on the weekend because you have no system in place for people to clear number plates on the weekend. No, you're going to get a fine. Great. So what you're telling me is that you have absolutely no system in place for someone who's moving with a rental van. That's what you're telling me. You're a parking company and you have no system in place for anyone other than someone who already knows the exact number plate of a vehicle in advance showing up. Well, that's just great, isn't it? So, I said, well, give me your name, and I'm definitely going to have to fight a parking ticket in the future. And sure enough, got a parking ticket. And when they actually issue that fine properly, gonna have to fight them over the phone about it. And I already know that they are absolutely not gonna waive that fine. I can just tell they're a parking company. There's no way they're gonna waive the fine. So I'm gonna need to go to court, almost certainly, for it. So if you're a lawyer, if you happen to be a sleepy lawyer looking to represent sleepy slogs in court over that parking fine, probably going to be a small claims kind of deal, hit me up. This person wants Wet Dream. I kind of wanted to save it for Charles, to be honest. I'm actually going to wait for Charles. I might go and see if I can find him and just sell him this stuff just straight up. Let's go to Charles's place. Hopefully he's working at the gas station, although maybe he only works there in the evenings. I'm starting to feel like Charles works nights. Let's see, I feel like there was someone else at this gas station. Yeah, you're not Charles. You're someone completely different. Who's this? Is this Charles? No, that's Jerry. Not looking weird at all. Charles, you out there? That's the police. I feel like I went to Charles's house once, but it wasn't here. That's the crazy woman who... Yeah, that's Joyce. Excuse me, who's that? Austin? No, not him. It's Charles at this location. I've just knocked on the door. No one's showing up. Okay. Was it this door? Knocking on the door? That's Kathy. No, not you, Kathy. Not sure where Charles lives. Gonna knock here. Who's that? That's Molly. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Who's this? Is Molly a dealer? I need to get Molly's connections as well. Damn. I mean, this is downtown, isn't it? It's so close, man. I just need Charles to hit me up, Tell you what, I might be about to unlock downtown if I take this call from my uncle. Uncle Nelson. 10k in earnings, not bad at all. That's pretty bad, to be honest, isn't it? Considering I made that much money in the casino in about 5 minutes. But whatever. Talk to Uncle Nelson. Gain access to the warehouse. Okay, so he wants me to buy the warehouse. Just remembered I bought a car, didn't I? I bought an entire car that I have just left somewhere. Is this my car? It looks a lot like my car, but I don't think it is. Have you seen Charles? Chloe, have you seen Charles? Maybe it'd be easier to get Jerry, although Jerry's just moved. He was here, wasn't he? Jerry, do you live in this RV? He's not in. Why is nobody in? It's the middle of the day. You should be in. Waiting for my drugs. Charles! Just got Charles on the blower there. 2 wet dreams. Absolutely, Charles. I'll get him to you right this very second. Where are you? This is going to be the fastest delivery of weed this man has ever experienced. He's in the construction site. Once again. No, he's not. Oh, he's just outside of that absolute gaggle. Charles, we're trying to be friends here, but... And I'm going to pretend to be your friend, but just so you know, the things that you've made me do... Honestly, it's all surface level. It means nothing to me. Wet dream, 7% chance of customer accepting. Why would he not accept? There's 2 there. Okay. Nice. Are we friends now? Oh my god, it just took all the hair off. Oh my, I've changed the colour of his skin. Jeez, Charles, I'm sorry. I've absolutely obliterated you there. Damn. That wet dream stuff is pretty crazy. Anyway. Contacts. Come on, man. Tell me we got him. Oh, we don't have him yet. We don't have him. How crazy is that? Should I have just done Jerry? Maybe that would have been easier. Oh, that's so painful, man. Gain access to the warehouse. Okay, I'll just go gain access to the warehouse. I think that's where you buy guns, isn't it? Is that the gun place? Should probably sell some drugs, shouldn't I? Geraldine, 3 Wet Dream. Gotta take it off the market. Don't have it anymore. Oh, I see what I... Do I see what I did? Sweet Dreams. Wait, no, I did it right. Granddaddy Perp. That's all we've got. People, just buy Granddaddy Perp off of me. That is the only thing that I have. Now, the police did just see me hop that wall there, but they don't seem to care. Let's go to the warehouse. Should be down here on the right. Pretty sure. Yeah. Here it is, just here. Hello, can I come in? Oh yeah, boss man told me about you. Come in, but you'll need to wait until 6 p.m. Fair enough. Talk to the merchant. Yeah, I need to wait until 6 p.m. to get in there, so we're going to come back later in the day. Unlike Thief Simulator, I can't just sleep until... Oh, Charles, your skin keeps changing colour. Lord above. Black skin, orange eyebrows. You've never seen it before in your life, and you may never see it ever again. Charles, I've done you absolutely dirty there. Just keeps down in this coffee, just nothing will hold him back. Sorry, Charles. Well, on we go. Oh, Bucket Hat Man, Randy. Guess I should unlock some more people. Maybe I should go to my laundromat. Got any laundered money over here? Potentially. Should probably drive around in my car instead of just walking around, but I've forgotten where I parked it. Money laundered. Let's launder some more. Don't think it's even remotely necessary. I'm just doing it for the thrill of the game. You can also make money in this game if you throw away trash. So let's just make $2 there. Nice. That's free money. Cleaning up the streets. I'm what they call a good drug dealer. Could actually buy taco ticklers for $50,000. That's kind of wild. Definitely couldn't do that when I first played this game. Talk to Sam. Want to buy anything? Donna, come on. You want to buy something from me? Damn, these people, no one likes the purple stuff. The phone it's not blowing off the hook, is it? Not a single person wants my purple goods. It's probably why my dealer is having such a tough time. Austin, come on. Austin, pal. Not what he's after. Damn, what about this guy? Jeff, come on. Jeff, I can't even talk to you. What about this police officer over here? Please, sir, surely. Oh, madam, excuse me. Man with pot on his head. Come on, he'll smoke anything. Do you have a sewer key? None of your business. Interesting. Didn't see that coming. Some free motor oil here. Chuck that in the trash. Boom. Job done. Must be 6 p.m. by now. Look, there's night outside. Damn, I just launched myself off the top of the stairs. Is this my car? Ah, this is my car. Alright, gonna drive my way to the warehouse. Gonna see what's cooking over there. With any luck, it will be something like an AK-47 or something like that. Isn't there like a ramp down here or something? Yeah, here we go. Almost was really cool there, but just messed up my drift just a little bit. Alright, we've arrived. Got to speak to all these people. Let's speak to this guy first. Oscar. Thanks. Huh? Piss off. Those are my options. Oh, he said I smell nice. Oh, thanks. You're welcome, friend. If you need special equipment or supplies, Oscar has what you need. What sort of stuff do you sell? Special equipment and supplies. Thanks. I'd like to purchase something. What has he got? He has the LED grow light. Amazing. And he has the upgraded mixing station. Huge. Lab oven. Oh yeah, this guy helps me make meth. This is what we call in the biz the meth man. Chemistry station. Okay. Yeah, this is a big upgrade here. Big upgrade when you find the warehouse. What's the weapons guy saying? What do you sell? Are these weapons legal? Yeah, more or less. There's no way they're legal. I'm looking at a shotgun on the table. I'm looking for weaponry. How do I get the shotgun? 7,500. But I need to be more of a badass to get that. That's a shame. Maybe one day. What's going on up here? Gotta talk to Igor, huh? Gotta talk to the boss man. Oh, he looks like he's taken one of my wet dreams. He's the local fixer. How much does it cost to hire someone? Cleaners' packages are pretty cheap. Botanists. Okay. I want to hire employees. Absolutely. Let's get this done. Planting, plant maintenance, harvesting, botanist. Handler, chemist. Cleaner, yeah, picking up trash. Don't care about trash. Chemist. I think I want a botanist. Sweatshop. 1,000 signing fee and the employee's daily wage is $200. Deal. $200. That's like 2 editors. Crazy. I want to hire employees. Give me more. Give me a handler as well. Oh, I can only have 1 employee in the sweatshop. God, that's so few. That's tough. Fine, we're going to need to expand our premises. We're going to need to upgrade our empire, I think. Going to need to buy a bigger location, that is for sure. Just going to drive off-road here. Maybe straight off the side here. Let's make a pit stop. Oh, no, I'm under arrest, for God's sake. I'm just trying to talk to my dealer. What's the guy got to do to talk to his on-the-streets drug dealer? Come on. I'm just running a small business. Why are you guys so against... Oh, hello. Patricia. Oh, she looks really nice. Why aren't you working? I would never say that. I need to transfer you to another property. Your service is no longer required. I need to trade some items. I suppose I need to give her things to plant. Oh. The police came for me there, but then they disappeared when I started talking to my employee. Let's just give her a couple of things. Okay. So, I don't know if she's going to like working in these kind of conditions. I fear that she may find these a little... I think the term is unhygienic, but I need to meet up with this guy in 6 hours. I need to go to bed. Let's go to sleep. I need to get more produce. Made $240 today. Man, it is slow progress when you don't sell any drugs. Every single day you don't sell drugs. No one, all I'm making is Granddaddy Perp and not a single person wants it. Pretty embarrassing stuff. Well, I've got an employee that I'm just paying to stand out here and do nothing. So that's pretty good. I've got to meet up with this guy, but I've got to also deposit him money or something. Need to get some money off my dealer as well. Where is their thing? It's around here, right? $400. Very clean. Done and dusted. When do I meet him? West construction site for the next 6 hours. Damn. Did I actually sleep through when he was here? Oh no. Is this the West construction site? There's police right outside. Did they pick him up maybe? There's no way he's still here. Surely it would appear on my map. Pick up, huh? I must have slept through this guy being here. Potential dealer. Hang on. Have I just unlocked another dealer? Hello, Molly. Must be recommended by one of Molly's connections. No, I don't have it yet. He'll be under the West Bridge for the next 6 hours. No, he's just over here. I have some cash. Don't know how much I can buy with this. I think I need to go back to like sour diesel or something because no one's buying this purple stuff. Hello, Albert. Yes. Sour diesel, Granddaddy. I think I'm gonna... So now I've got someone that can plant stuff. Let's just make a really big order here. Gonna spend sour diesel, green crack, Granddaddy. Gonna buy loads of all of them. Thank you, friend. Let's give these to that lady and see what she does. Maybe we get some stuff grown and some stuff built, and is she gonna be able to reach my ridiculous shelving situation? Maybe not. Here she is. Patricia, I need to trade items with you. Here, take this, and that. There you go. Done. Now I need to assign her. Manage botanist. Supplies. Select supplies source. Oh, I'm already griefing this. Okay, give me, you can keep the scissors. Okay, supplies. Your supply source will be right here. Large storage rack. Okay, manage storage. Now, this is something that Miles used to do when I played with him. I didn't have to deal with this. Okay, manage botanist. Assigned to botanist. Pot. Okay, manage pot. Seed. No, oh right, okay. Seed. Oh, this is really in depth. Granddaddy. And this one. That's both Granddaddy. Let's manage this one. Let's make it sour diesel. Now they're all sour diesel. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Let's make this one. There we go. Sour diesel. Okay. And then this is going to be green crack. And this one can be green crack again. I think I've done that right. Sour diesel, green crack, Granddaddy, and green crack again. Okay. Oh man, this is intimidating. What's going on in front of my screen right now? And now I need the soil as well. Where is that? I had soil somewhere. Am I just running around with it this whole time? Am I out of soil? No, can't be. Really? Okay, I need soil. What's this lady doing? She's not doing anything. Sir, I need soil. I need it right now. Give me 10. I'm very poor. I'm unimaginably poor right now. Assign the botanist to a locker. What the hell is a locker? There's soil. Stacked up on there. Okay, got those. That's Patricia. I think she's assigned to all of those. Is she? Manage botanist. Assigned. Hang on. Wait, so do I have to click each time? There's no way this is the way you do this. Okay, one more time. Supplies, large storage rack. Locker. Don't have a locker. Was that like a bed? I did it. Set the pot grow tent destination. Ah, oh, bollocks. Destination. Is she going to be able to reach any of these? Here. Place cash in the botanist locker. Oh my god, what a scam. $200. That is my final $200. Can you do some work now? Please. Let's go. Patricia, why aren't you planting stuff? You're just standing there, I just paid you. We have everything we need to get to work. What's the problem? Come on, Patricia. I'll just punch Patricia in the face there. It's probably, maybe not the best idea. Patricia, you just don't work these hours? What's the problem? I need to withdraw money from an ATM. How crazy is that? Okay, I've withdrawn some money. The startup costs of hiring people are always extreme. Gonna need to buy another bed. Suppose I could put that bed in my other place. I feel like I still own that other place, don't I? Just give me this bed, would you? Don't think I'm gonna have space in that current location. I'm gonna move back into the motel. Maybe this is a clean ending point now that I've got a staff member. Ah, still a mess in here. Still didn't pay anyone to clean that up. Can't sleep before 6 p.m. Have you got any drugs for me, sir? Benji, you're just not selling anything. I don't get it. Granddaddy Perp. No one wants it? Just too expensive? Ah, now people want it. I just lowered the price. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Now Benji's doing something. Oh, finally, everything's kicking into gear. Hallelujah. 4. Yes, I'll take anything. I'll take anything. I need to make some money ASAP. I've got staff. I've got people that depend on me. Patricia, my illegal worker, depends on me to make this money. I've beaten him to it. Complete the deal. And was it 4? Done. Hallelujah. Okay, well, I'm glad I fixed that by lowering the price. Really need to start making some trades or things are going to get dire. Come on, someone call me. Well, look, my dealer's out doing stuff now, so all I really need is your boy Charles to actually kick it up a gear and do something. Patricia, you're hard at work over here? Nope, just standing there. Just standing there. Just laughing at me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to sleep, seeing as it is nighttime now. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to see if Patricia is going to do anything. If she's not, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Can't fire her, really. I assume it's something I've done is why she's not moving. But I do find it concerning. Patricia, you're still standing there. You're still not doing anything. What's the problem? Can't get in? I know what it is. She probably can't get through this space. Let's just move the mixing station. How about now? Come on. I'm going to move the mixing station to my other property. Am I? I'm probably just... You know what? I'm just going to throw it away. I can always get another mixing station, a much better one. I can get an automated one. I would really like Patricia to start planting some things. She walks in here. Can you walk through this space? You can. Is there just too much trash? Is that the problem? There's just too much trash? But surely if I just start picking this stuff up. I don't want to tidy up. That's against my principles. Maybe I have to pay her more money now, or she won't work. Okay, Patricia, there's $600 in your bed. She's assigned to 4 pots. She has a bed. She has a storage rack. Joyce wants some product. Hallelujah. Joyce, please. Take it from me. Take it from me. I have too much. This was like running a merch store. It's just absolutely horrific. Just too much product. No one wants my weird things. This is honestly what scares me about selling merch in real life. It's the absolute fear that I might just have 10,000 products and no one wants them, of these weird things that was a funny idea that just was funny on paper, and then I've actually made the thing and now no one wants it, and it's kind of just embarrassing. Anyone know where Charles is? I'm going to knock on his door. Maybe he's in. Charles, you in? That's Kathy. Kathy, would you go away, please? I thought that was where Charles lived. Yeah, well, I think it might be time to call it quits on selling drugs. A bit of a weird episode. I do hope that you fell asleep or at least relaxed somewhat by this. I'll be honest, a mixed bag. I think there was some success there. As always, there was a lot of failure. My biggest failure of all is, of course, Patricia, who's just standing here doing nothing. So you let me know in the comments why I've hired the most terrible employee of all time. Is it the trash? Do I need to clear up the trash? Because I'm not doing that. So I might as well just fire her. Yeah, you let me know. But anyway, I hope that was an okay video. It's my first video in the new flat. Maybe a sign of terrible things to come, how much I guffed this. Maybe you thought differently. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I hate everything I make, so I'm not the best judge. Anyway, thanks again to the sponsor, Opera GX, for sponsoring this video. Other than that, do go check out some more slogs. Some more sleepy stuff. Plenty of sleepy stuff out there if you are still awake. And other than that, I hope I'll see you in the next one. If this hasn't scared you off for life. Alright, sleep well. Good night.